Hello everyone, I'm going to introduce our network, the Heiccam, the Health and Equity Impacts of Climate Change Mitigation Measures on Indoor and Outdoor Air Pollution Exposure. We're a network of 9 universities, now 23 investigators and 22 project partners. So myself, Ruth Doherty, Paul Wilkinson and Ian Lake are going to introduce this small video. Our aim is to develop an interdisciplinary multi-sectorial network improving research evidence, policy and advice on optimizing the health impacts of changes to outdoor and indoor air pollution levels, with a focus on the transition to future low carbon economy, home energy efficiency and associated implications for health equity and vulnerable groups. Our philosophy is we're thinking about climate and air pollution policies, how they affect outdoor and indoor air quality, and then building design and behaviour all impacting indoor air quality, and together determining our exposure and the indoor and outdoor interface. This will have health impacts, particularly for vulnerable groups, and hopefully our research will lead into policy recommendations that might feed into policy.
So our research has 6 main objectives. The first one is obviously to convene the network, and as Ruth already said, we've done a lot of that already. The second is very much about facilitating interactions between early career and established researchers. We then hope to obtain and undertake targeted evidence synthesis, measurement and modelling studies. And at the end of that, co-produce agenda setting papers for science and policy, and then obviously at the end, move forward to disseminate findings. The first year of the network is all around scoping. So it's all about defining the key research questions, knowledge gaps and priorities. Whereas in year 2, we hope to move on to thinking about solutions, very much thinking about protecting the health and reducing the inequalities across the vulnerable groups that are so important. And finally, on year 3, moving forward to policy recommendations and hoping to really set the future research agenda.
And the programme that we have entails various elements. Dialogue between network members is a key element. There will be 6 working groups focusing on different aspects of the research and policy agenda about the indoor-outdoor interface for air pollution. We have also 4 specific research tasks, one of which will be a largely literature-based exercise, but the others are focusing on questions relating to monitoring of indoor air pollution, modelling and behavioural aspects. Stakeholder workshops will follow the programme of work which we have throughout, and will be linked to the annual assemblies, and therefore will broadly focus on the 3 annual foci, as Ian has already outlined: scoping, solutions, and then the research and policy agenda. There will be a set of early career research activities in which we're hoping that early career researchers will be embedded with others to learn from them, develop their own research proposals, and also lead on activities such as webinars. And we will have a multidisciplinary international advisory board. At the end of the project, we'll hopefully achieve all the things listed on this slide. Of course, to have engaged with all the members within the networks to exchange views and evidence and understanding. Have held all our annual workshops and assemblies, which we hope will lead to development of ideas about all aspects that we are engaged on, especially in relation to solutions and policy recommendations and further research. There will be working group reports that are specific to the 6 areas that they are going to focus on, and these will become something of like briefing documents to guide further research and policy thinking. There will be the outputs of research tasks that I mentioned, and each of which will in turn feed into some of those working group reports. And we'll have the activities of the early career researchers, which we hope will have helped to establish a cadre of early career researchers who are then able to develop their own proposals and continue some of the work discussed through the network. Of course, we will have engaged with the other clean air networks, and hopefully at the end of it, we'll have left a legacy of scientists and stakeholders with interest in this area and able to develop a holistic research agenda leading to clean air solutions.
Thank you, everyone.